Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf. Today we are going to investigate the orcs that have been reported to be in the Heathfields, which shouldn't be a huge surprise considering that we found orcs in the Isendale, right? And I need to kill a few of these. Some grunts and some guards. Well, this is a guard. That's one down. We're gonna have plenty of guards, it looks like. And there you go. Alright, kick ya! Now, where are we? Good. Now, what is this for? Oh, this blade was taken from a fallen orc in the Heathfields. While forged in the usual crude and utilitarian manner of the orcs, it appears to be almost brand new. Somewhere near must be a cave or encampment where these particular orcs are forging their weapons. Okay, find the orc cave. You mean the big opening right over there, I guess, is what you're asking about? At least that would be my guess at it. Let's see, more. See, I have plenty of guards, not many grunts. Actually, I wonder if. Actually, I think the ones inside might also count. So I'm gonna just head on inside and not worry about. Oh. Well, if a grunt wants to attack me when I'm still needing plenty of grunts, fine with me. I won't argue there. And we've got a grunt there and a grunt here. Good. Oh. And if they don't count, if the ones inside don't count, well, I'll always be able to get a few more on the way out. Right? Right. Hello, your turn. You didn't help your friend there, so I guess I'll just have to take care of it one at a time. Alright, let's get inside. It's called the Pit of Iron, or I was calling it the Iron Pit. I guess that's close enough. It looks like this is an orc slaver instead of an orc grunt. Find the orc cave in the northeast of Heathfield. Oh, this isn't the orc cave they were talking about? Here's the orc cave I was directed to find. Alright. And... Hey! Down there! Could you give me a hand here? Oh, well, I guess I need not to go inside, but on top. Oh, look who's here. Ondor. Yes, he seems to get around a lot.
Well met, friend.
As if you aren't a sight for sore eyes. I have seen naught but orcs for days now. A band of them has struck my father's caravan a few days north of here. We were minding our own business, and this rabble fell upon us without any warning. Well, we fought them off, of course, but my father died in the battle. The rest of our caravan returned south to Ziegel Yebal, but I swore an oath of vengeance against them. I don't suppose you could lend me some aid here. Why not? That seems to be pretty common. What do you need me to do?
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
Yes, I don't suppose you would be up for a quick bit of sport. This cave is packed full of orcs, and I see no reason to leave it as is. It is better to seal the lot of them in the dark below. I have found a weak point in the rock here that should bring it down, but it will take a few minutes and make a whole lot of noise. So I could use a hand holding off the orcs until I bring it down. Alright, I suppose I can do that.
Ondor the dwarf seeks to collapse the tunnels from which the orcs waylay the innocent, avenging the death of his father and sealing the doom of his foes.
Greetings.
All right, here we go. Keep an eye on that cave, and if any orcs come running, well, you know what to do. Jab them with spears and javelins, most likely. That's it. All right, I'm ready to bring this thing down, but there's gonna be an awful racket. Those orcs are going to come up running, and I'll need you to hold them off. Here goes. Boy, they were quick about that. They're very quick about that. Well, is that it? Only one? So far. How's it going? Hold them off just a bit longer. Well, there haven't been too many of them yet. Here's the second one. They're absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Yeah. Apparently they're not as good at hearing as you think they are. Uh-oh, listen here, Pineleaf. This is going to take a little longer than I thought. Well, don't worry, I'll hold them off. I cannot dig while I'm fighting. Give me a hand here. What do you mean? Back to work. I didn't give you a hand. I had them. Good grief. I mean, I had them all pretty well in sorts. You didn't have to worry about breaking your concentration. I didn't care how. I'd just run around in circles or something. Well, uh-oh, okay. Yeah, I think I got the last one here. Rung. That name has quite a ring to it. Yes. All right. Well, we'll deal with Rung. And it's that's done. Now for your little friend there. Yeah. Well, he's about to go. Well, that's one more for the old dwarf. Back to work. Oh, yeah.
What do you want?
Well, I suppose that's the last of the orcs. It will take them weeks to dig out of that mess, lazy curs. If it were dwarves trapped in there, they'd be out in a day. Huh. Well, that's done.
At your service and your families.
There we go, and a job well done, if I do not say so myself. Ondor is my name, by the way. I followed a raiding party for 3 days until they disappeared in here. After they smashed my family's caravan and killed my father, of course. The rest of the family is headed back south to find refuge in Zigo-Yabal. But I swore to hunt them down as they did to my father. Of course, I cannot tell one orc from another, so now I'm left trying to deal with a whole lot of them. It looks like it could take a while. Well, no sense in staying here. There's too much to do. Oh, perhaps I will see you about if we both are lucky. Oh, yes, of course. The usual bad reward that you get for completing a quest. Now I can go into the Pit of Iron, or as I've been calling it, the Iron Pit for some reason. Well, Pit of Iron, Iron Pit, that's pretty close, isn't it? Yeah. Just a slightly different way of saying the same thing. Let's go. The Pit of Iron. And what are we going to do inside here? That's going to be the next question. I suppose we'll have to deal with this guy and find out what's in here. Oh yeah, this big complicated mess. There's a reason I don't come in here too often. Ah, well, I'll see if I can find any quests in here because that's the first thing I want to do. Though I'll probably kill a few orcs along the way. I believe the quests are inside the slave stockade, so we just need to kill the orcs and talk to the slaves, right? Well, assuming I'm right about where the quests are at. Because I have done this area before, but as I said, it has been years. Usually I just skip by it. It can be annoying. Well, of course, there's always the possibility that I'm here too early. Ooh, well, any excuse to get out of here I would rather take. Okay. But I will check the other area too. There you go. And now for you two. Oh, and with that all primed up, ready to go. Ah, nice and I don't see any sign that there are any quests in here. So I'm going to go by the assumption that I better go and do the other stuff. Yeah. Something must eventually lead here. Oh well. I'm guessing it's unlocked by whatever chain follows. Speaking to the captain here to turn in the orc quest.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
So the orcs are indeed coming down out of the mountains, and in significant numbers. These had best be wandering bands of raiders and nothing more. If they are allied with the Dunlendings, our hold on Dol Baran is as good as lost. I guess you haven't heard some of the other things I found out about here. Well then, well, back to the Fort of Eisen. Let's take care of those patrols. And as I do that, then I can figure out all I need to do in order to unlock that thing. And perhaps the patrols were... Oh, these are tougher patrols than in the last place. The last place, the patrols were only normals. Here, there are signatures. Whee! Does that mean we're going to get elite patrols next? Yikes. And I guess I could just follow them up instead. Is that a patrol? No, that's a sentry. I don't need to kill sentries. I need to kill patrols. So we'll get by the sentries and kill the patrols. Yes. While I'm in the area, I might as well speak with Kunstan. Hi, hello there.
Oh, hello there.
Yes.
I'm Prince Theodred's esquire.
Yes, I helped Theodred with his armor and his steed and with anything else that he needs doing. Right now, Theodred has sent me bringing messages back and forth across the ford, getting the men on the other side organized for the defense of the bank. Someone has taken one of my bracers, and I think they've hidden it somewhere. It is their idea of a jest, I suppose. Nay, do not bother looking for it. It will turn up eventually. Yeah. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. I've checked out everything.
I am devising a plan, and once all is ready, I want you to be a part of it.
I'm glad that you've come. I would have welcomed any of your ranger friends as well, but I understand that they have their own mission. I wish them well in it. But enough talk. It is time to strengthen my forces. They will have need of strength in the days to come. I suppose that's true.
We know that Saruman has a much larger force of orcs than we do of men.
Yes, from what you've said, we know that Saruman has a larger force of Uruks than we have. Grimbold estimates that each one of us is worth at least 20 Uruks, but He is from Grimslade, and the men of that place are not known for their mastery of numbers. I fear he underestimates the savagery of Saruman's forces. And then there are the hostile Dunlending clans to consider. Athelard has gone to the eyot of the middle of the river to train some of the men. They have less combat. They've seen less combat than the others, and they have much to learn if they are to help during the battle. Go to him and help train these youths. Alright, I suppose I can do that. And what else do we need to do? Think. I have something to. Oh, not that. Not that yet. So I don't think. Or maybe I do have to talk to him first. Oh, I'll have to check on that.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
The patrols have been dealt with? Good, good. That will buy us some space to maneuver in which to force to defend Dol Baran in the upcoming days. Alright, now, I guess I do have to talk to the ranger. It's just that I have to be trying to talk to him right around the same time somebody else was doing the subsequent quest. Alright, let me speak to him. Pineleaf, well met, or else I would say, were I not bound to this post here. Yes, I came here to warn Theodred of Saruman's schemes, but I'm afraid the wizard remains a step ahead of us. One of Grimbol's men produced a message from Adoras ordering the detainment of any men of Dunedain descent. It seems that Isengard may have wormed its tendrils into the nobility, if I do not miss my guess. Now, as much as I enjoy the comforts of a cheery campfire and good company of my guards, I do not suppose you could see fit to speak on my behalf to the camp commander. I suppose I may be able to free myself, but I would likely injure or kill some of Grimbol's men in the process, and I would rather not give credence of Saruman's claims against us. Yeah, I guess you have a point there. Alright, failure to communicate. That's an appropriate title considering my failure to remember the quest flow properly.
What brings you to these lands?
A ranger? We detained him yesterday when he entered our camp unheralded. We are under new orders as regarding the Dunedain. It seems that they have managed to cross the lords of Adoras in some manner. Come, let us speak of this in private. Alright, I suppose so. Yeah. One of these rangers came to our encampment yesterday. They are suspected of conspiring with the Dunlendings against Rohan. It seems there is someone in Adoras who does not like your rangers. I deem it likely that the request for their capture came from Isengard, yet I see much to arouse my suspicions about Saruman's intentions. I have no wish to detain the ranger, but I have little choice. I can no longer afford to trust our treaties with Isengard, yet my orders stand. But now you have come in, I have an idea. Yeah? And what's that?
Our mission is dire.
My hands are bound with ties that no knife can cut. Only a sharp wit will suffice to break it. Yeah? The man responsible for your friend's imprisonment is a soldier under my command, an overprivileged fool from a minor noble house of Adoras. It would not surprise me the least if his family has unsavory dealings with Isengard, and it happens that this man has volunteered to guard the prisoner today. I happen to know that this fellow is more fond of strong drink than is good for him. If he were to be swayed by such temptations during his watch, there is a danger that the ranger would slip away. That would be most unfortunate, as dereliction of duty is a severe offense that carries a stiff punishment. In any case, I have little more to say of this matter. And good day, Pineleaf. Good day. Yes, understood. Understood. Hello there. Do you have a nice stiff mead or ale on you?
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Was that ale? Bah! You will have no such luck, I'm afraid. The Dunlendings raided our camp 2 nights ago and made a fierce fight of it. Only a few of our men were hurt, but it could have been worse. But the distraction of the attack brought their kin a few minutes to inflict some real hurt on us. They stole our entire supply of ale. I can tell you what that will do to morale around here unless we can get that ale back. But Grimbold will not let us send out men on a dangerous mission just to retrieve some casks. He says it's frivolous. Bah! You would think he would know better after leading men of war for so many years. Yeah. And what else do you need me to do?
Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
The raiders who stole our supplies are without fear, it seems. If we do not teach them the meaning of fear, they are bound to be back, and in greater force. Perhaps you could hunt down the raiders who attacked the camp. They scattered among the hills through the west end of here, no doubt waiting for the next chance to strike. Very well. Then I will strike back at those Dunlendings and also recover the ale, which is what we'll do in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.